Okay, sorry. I had a little F up on the camera phone, on the camera phone. Tell everybody you're 85 without saying the words. Um, yeah. The way this thing holds my phone uh, or horizontally. Wait, no, about horizontal. No. Um, yeah, it pinches all the buttons that do the wow, wow, SOS, are you in danger? You know what I mean? And so, also was doing was trying to. Oh, okay, that's good. That's gooder. Hello, hey Pixie Buddha, how you doing? I don't know why. I just went, how you doing? I don't know. I'm in one of those moods. Good Lord, all the backdrop is in there, isn't it? It's all like, whoa, hello, handbags. Oh my God, why? Why? You say things out loud and algorithms and phones and things like that get to know that it drives you insane. Oh my God, let me. Look at this. Now look at this. Just look at it. I pull it up. Do you see this? With the holes. Oh God. No, 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 no. What the actual. Oh God. Hold, please. That was disgusting. Did you guys see it? God, trigger warning. That was not good. That was not good. Hey guys, gonna let you know I am going to focus on me tonight, and I'm going to talk about myself, and I'm going to tell stories about myself, and I'm just going to be that bitch and try to be the center of attention because that's who I've always been for 85 years. So if that's a bridge too far, check on out, bitch. Go. Bye-bye. Skedaddle, you Sybil mother effing little beesh. You 2-3 personality whore bag. You know who you are. Go on now. Go on and find somebody that's not so rude and this is what I say. Say it to my fucking face. Okay, anyway. Let me pull that back in. Let me pull that back. I will hit a bitch. How are y'all tonight? I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna do better. And the heat just kicked on. So then also my tirade fueled by 75 degree heat blowing out. Not today, not ever, Dan. How are y'all? Oh my God. Linda, hello. Pixie, J Net, A, B. Oh my God. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Did I freeze? Okay. Okay. Let me know. Am I freezing? Because if I am, if I freeze once, I'll come back. If I freeze, that's my karma for going off. If I come back and freeze again, we gonna pack it in for the St. Patty's Day. Happy St. Patty's Day, Susan. How are you? Oh my God. Hello. I know, right? I did have to share, but I was like, I'm feeling some sort of way. Would you, Pixie? I love that. I love that about you. Thank you. Most of y'all are, my beaches, my ride or dies. But there's a couple of y'all, not y'all in the sense of you that is watching me, maybe, that are shit pot fucking crazy. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say anything else about it. But Nutbush City Limits is in the house, has entered the chat. Like, the call is coming from inside the house. Like, you are crazy. Hey, Dan, how are you? Thank you, Dan. You can just come on in and say hi. You don't have to super chat me, but thank you for doing that. You're very sweet and very kind, Dan. Oh, Dan is my my guy pal from way back when in the radio days. It seems like it literally, I don't know about you, Dan, but that time in our lives seems like a lifetime ago. Like it was a different whole thing. Like everything about it was just different, and it just doesn't. It just seems like a movie, like it's not real or something. You know what I mean? Crazy. I mean, not that I would trade it. We had fun, but my gosh, those were different times, yo. But yeah, I don't drink anymore. I don't do any of. I don't party in any way. Of course, I still take my Ambien. Who am I? Dan. I mean, God, a girl's got to sleep sometimes, but. But yeah, we used to party and do all kinds of crazy shit back in the day. Oh, Dan, do not tell any stories on me. Hey, Dawn, how are you? Dia, hello. How are you? Oh my goodness gracious me. I was a correctional officer in a men's prison. Oh yeah, you snatched somebody up quick. If I wasn't crazy before I worked there, I was when I left. But I know you doing that kind of work. Listen, you don't take nothing from nobody, and I love that about you. I will. You know what? I'll say a lot of shit in the comfort of my own home behind a keyboard. But knock on my door, I'm gonna be like, Bill, go on and get that. Now, I got 2 daughters, y'all know. My older one, she's like me, I think. I don't know though. She does act like she would whoop somebody, but thankfully we've never had to find out. Now that one in there, I saw her go toe to toe with her 13-year older brother a couple years ago, and man, she wasn't going back down. So I knew then, okay, she got a lot of her daddy in her. I got a lot of this, right? No bite. But Bill, he don't have a lot of this. He has a lot of bite. And that's her. She won't say nothing and you won't know it, but it will happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not promoting any kind of like, snapbacks or nothing, but I'm just saying her clapbacks. But she's not the one. She is not the one. I have told her things, that people have said to me, DMs, emails, chats, comments, stuff like that. And listen, she gets a little hot. She gets a little like crazy about it. And I thought that I took things to heart. But I don't think she takes it to heart. She takes it to, let's go. Yeah, Carter, she needed to be born in Philly or New York City or somewhere, because she's like, no, you're not messing with me or my mama today, honey. That's just how she is. Crazy Train is real. And yeah, the parasocial relationships that you feel like you build online, they're great. And I wouldn't trade them for anything. Seriously. Like, I would not. Like, I have enjoyed and still will enjoy, God willing, and the creek don't rise tomorrow. Like, I will enjoy all of you peoples. Seriously. But when crazy does enter the chat, hackles go up and I get a little like, whoa. Because remember that astronaut lady? You guys remember that? She got in her car, put a diaper on, loaded up extra gas cans in the back of the car, and drove all night, all day, like hours and hours, like a whole day and a half or something, to like, I don't know, what did she do? Did she try to hurt the guy's wife? I don't remember. She went right to his house. But anyway, yeah. Like, when crazy comes around, like, that's the thing I get in my head. It's like, ooh, some, Long Island Lolita shit, some shit like that. Yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh. What did she do when she got there though? Remember? All I can remember is that she did all that crazy shit ramping up. Like, the whole backstory of her was like, ooh, that's a moral for all the guys, the heterosexual guys. Dan, I'm talking to you. Watch out, honey. Watch who you mess around with, and especially if you meet them on the intranets, on Al Gore's internet, honey. Be careful, because, ooh, yeah, it's a lot of crazy out there. It's a lot of people with different personalities inside of one head, just all jammed into one. Oh my God. Yeah, all we remember is, and she didn't want to stop for gas, because I feel like if she had stopped for gas, it would have defeated the purpose of getting the diaper. She wanted to drive through. And so I guess she just was like I'll pull over to the side of the road and like fill my tank up with these. That's what I'm thinking she did, right? I don't, I may be just like crazy about it. I may have it all fuzzy. But yeah, hello, bestie. How are you? Happy St. Patty's Day to you, my dolls. Oh my goodness. But anyway, that's enough said about crazy. But yeah, I tell you what, and it's not enough said. I'm going to say this. Feel free if you have a channel and you do a live broadcast. And I'm just going to put this out here. I go into those fully wanting to see you, my friends, and whoever your guest star is, and also, whatever you've bought, you're promoting, you're showing, I want to see all that. But I also want to speak to you girls, right? Because when I'm doing my live, I can sort of talk to you, but I get sidetracked and then I, miss a lot of things. So my point is, I don't get, and I'll say this till I'm freaking blue in the face, I don't get real people in my life who understand any of this. Nothing. Okay? So when I am around gals, and I don't care if it's like this, or face-to-face, or FaceTime, whatever. Girl, I'm going to let loose, be myself, and this is who I am. I'm going to talk, and I'm going to chat. So if you, who has a channel, see my crazy butt come into your live, and it bothers you in any sort of way, kick me out. Totally, feel free. I'll not have any hard feelings. I might at first, but then I'll be like, okay, yeah. I get it. Okay? And feel free by that same, let's flip the coin a little bit. Feel free to chat it up, yuck it up, make jokes, have fun, talk in the chat as much as you want. As long as it's not hurtful or disparaging or, bad in any way, whatever, inciting hateful things, we're good. Yes, because I know most of you are like me in your lives and you don't have, I'm lucky to have Leanne and John who also love the same things that I do. Leanne especially. So I do get a sounding board there, but I've been so freaking busy and then so tired. I haven't even been talking a whole lot to my bestie. So I need to get back to that. Plus she went out of town. So, she's getting on back on board with that. And, she had a death and everything. So, yeah, she's adjusting back to life, too. So I get it. But, yeah, like I said, I want you to come in here, do whatever the hell you want. Say what you want to other, talk about things. If you've got a side chat going on, nothing I say is, hey, I don't care. I do not care, man. It doesn't bother me. I just appreciate the hell you coming in here, even if it is to chat with Dawn or chat with Mary Beth or any Dia, Rachel. What? Go for hello. Do that. But if that is a bridge too far for somebody, and I feel like it's not a me problem most of the time, it's a them. It's a all of you and your 16 personalities have a little bit going on upstairs that needs a get you some therapy, girl. Get you some meds. Yeah. But don't come in here with that bullshit, because that dog will not hunt. Not today. But we gonna have fun. Point blank, the period. Okay, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna yuck it up and we're gonna discuss it. Yeah. That's just who I am. That's just how it's gonna be. That's how a player's got to be. Sorry. No, I'm actually not sorry. No, I just want that to be out there. Hey, Jen Coco. Where is Rachel? Maybe she's taking a nap. I really, in this situation, Dia, I really don't think it's a me problem. I think it's a crazy, it's a you, and you are shitpot crazy. You are. I mean, you've been told, right? I'm not the first person to shed light on your psychosis. That is 100%. Like, I already know you have been diagnosed with something and you is off your meds. Get back on them, girl. Get back on them and leave that damn internet alone for a minute. You need a break. You need a little break. But don't come talking to me. Bitch, You will get talked to. Trust and believe. Call me. Call me. All right, then. Dawn, I love you. Yeah, everybody's clocked her. I mean, we all know, okay, we all know the little game, okay? Truth be known, she's probably some, she or he, I don't know. I get the fact that maybe she's some kind of like mental, professional or something. Like maybe she's a psychiatrist or like, I don't know. You do not know. Ugh. And then Carter always says, because this is not the first time I've talked about this particular persons. There you go, girl. I'll include all your personalities. So sorry. Them, they, them in this case, for real. Yeah. But Carter has said many times, like, maybe her and her, 14 other people inside that head, hey, maybe, just maybe, there's somebody that's really sane just sitting there having just a big laugh about all the shit that they're putting on there. I'm like, it's a possibility. They're trolling and they're in on it. And in that case, you got me. That's hilarious. Hats off to you. But if not, trust and believe. You listen? You are crazy. Stop. Do us all a favor and stop. All right. Anyway, also, what else have we got? I am a trip. Like, I'll get on a thing and be like, here's what I have. I debated on whether, should I start off with this? And I think Dawn knew. She was like, oh shit, we're going to have a field day with this. But yeah. And I don't want, anytime I have somebody has a problem with me and they hash it out or air it out in my comments and somebody else comments, leave it there. Leave it there. I'm going to say a few things and other people are going to say a few. Then we're all going to just stand back and watch crazy be crazy. Okay. So there's, there is that. Melissa, hello. I was watching Melissa Adams Wade before I came in. She's so cute. She's adorable. She's having a little vlog sale, so go over and watch her video. It's doing well. I actually got offered up her video, and when that happens to a lot of y'all, I go, ooh, I see you getting pushed. I love it. I love to see it. I love when I have, because I watch so much crazy shit. It's rare anymore that I get anything but sneaker, those murder cam videos. I've just been getting some crazy shit lately, but it's rare that I get handbag content in my algorithm, my feed, or on my page, in my suggested. So I love to see that. I love to see it. But anyway, I was watching her. I ran across another lady. I don't know if you guys have ever watched her, but her name is, her actual channel name is That Bram, Bram, like Bram Stoker. And I just stumbled upon her looking at sneaker shorts the other day, like going through sneaker videos. And she and I love sneakers. She loves sneakers too. She loves handbags first, but she also loves shoes and sneakers. And she loves mismatched sneaks. And I love to see that. I was like, oh, girl, you got a subscriber out of me. You got a friend in me. Yeah. Just right off the bat, I was like, oh, kinship, But a lot of you love sneakers. I know Rachel loves sneakers. A lot of y'all are into the sneakers, and I love that. Because when I show at the end of the video my sneaker of the day, or if I unbox a sneaker, I'll get several comments from a lot of you. Oh man, I have those, or I got those, or I love those. You know what I mean? So that's awesome. Yes, you watch her, Dia? Isn't she cool? I love her. Love her. Yeah, love her. Jaynette, you have some sneakers. Share with us. What kind do you have, girl? Tell me all about your sneaks. But yeah. Love to see it. So the video I posted this week, I mean, there's several things I wanted to talk about. Just chit chat tonight, just stories and chit chat. And if that bothers you, toodaloo, motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, about the video. Yeah. I am burning up. I am 100. It's 110 in here. And I have on a sweatshirt and a t-shirt. Yeah. I never plan ahead. I never do right. But when you close this room off, there's like 2 vents showering that heat down on me right now. Yeah, girl. So anyway, yeah, about the video. Oh, you have some Nikes, Adidas, and Skechers. Love to see it. Keep going with that. Love it. Yeah, get you a good pair of sneakers. If you already have them, wear them to death, girl. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Okay, yeah. No, I was just in a live. I wasn't even on the live. Yeah. I feel like this is also a PSA. If you see them, the many people that claim to be this one lady or man, hell, I don't know. Yeah. If you see them, run. Don't delete their messages, because that is the, like, when you know what I mean? Like, somebody was telling me, was it you, Dawn? You had a crazy message. I was like, oh, don't delete it. Because what happens then is if you, and I used to delete all mine too, but now I don't, because I'm like, well, that's engagement. You know, whether it's good, bad, indifferent, whatever, ugly or good, leave it. But also sometimes I'll pin a really ugly comment, because I want you all to see the crazy shit that this person just said. So yeah, I don't delete them anymore, and I'll engage for 1 second, and then if it keeps going, I just, you guys need to see that. So yeah, if that happens in my comments, I will definitely pin it. If I get a sideways ugly comment, I'll definitely show you guys. But anyway, that video, it's doing well, and I probably won't post again till Saturday. We'll just let that one run its course. But with the clickbait title of "I quit," which, I think I said in that video, a lot of people will see a title and then be quick to say, you won't do that. I had so many people, well, several people, I won't say so many, but I had a lot of people say, you won't do it. No, right. We'll see you next week with an unboxing. And about the 5th time it happened, I was like, guys, I want to reiterate about that video, though. I'm not saying that I won't buy anything again. I wish this biche that I was so strong, you know what I mean? And could just say F off to shopping. But I'm not. I will buy Coach all day. If I have the money, I'll buy it. I will buy it. I'm not gonna say that. I didn't say it in my video. I said, and here's what I said. I said, I will not be buying luxury, i.e. Louis Vuitton for me, because that's my Achilles heel, right? I will not be buying luxury bags. I mean, in excess of $2,000, $3,000, even $1,000. I don't want to do it. And I have resolved myself to chill out. And I know it's hard. It's hard for us because this is what we do. But I can't get rid of the ones, I have a turnover rate. Like I'll buy, I'll turn over. I'll buy, I'll turn over, right? When that dries up, you got to stop buying. So yeah, I'm not going to say, and I have a sponsor that Coach sponsors me. Okay. It's not Coach. Well, by proxy it is. And so in the past few months, if you've seen, and I'm just going to be totally honest with y'all, I don't care. It'll say it on the video that it's a paid promotion. But I do get some of my Coach bags, and I'm being totally honest with you guys, paid for by this one sponsor. And it's happened a couple times. And I've bought several Coach bags since November. So I'm not going to say that won't happen again. If it does, you'll see a Coach haul come in here. Even if I want to buy a bunch of Coach, I will. I'm just saying, like, Coach is not a bridge too far for me at this point. So yeah, I'm going to buy Coach charms. I'm going to buy a bag at the outlet. I'm going to buy a retail bag if I can afford it. Yeah, those things aren't off the table. I am going to shop. I have a shopping haul to show you in the next couple of weeks. It's just random. It doesn't have any luxury in it. I will tell you the last luxury bag was a Louis Vuitton bag, and I bought that on September 28th of last year. And I know it seems like, well, God, this girl's hauling. I haven't, because I bought 2 P9s in 1 year. So my crazy ass spending went off the friggin' rails last year. Now, this bag, I put her over here. I did a new spring. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but anyway, this is all spring backdrop now. But this bag, I totally funded by selling a ton of other bags. Paid for 100%. Paid for. But the P9 Ultra Black over here, she's still paying on that. Yeah, girl. So, yeah, there's some, yeah. And I always feel this way during the first quarter of the year because I'm ramping up to do my taxes. And so I do flag all of my spending. I do pinpoint it, Excel sheet it down to the, 20 cents. So I see what I hauled last year, what I, bought, and all of this. And so it's not pretty. It's not pretty. And yeah, so that video had to be made because that's just how I felt. And I need to come up with content. Like, I need to produce good content, come up with shit, hash it out, think about it for more than 1 second, and just come in here and open a bag and go, oh, look at me. So relying on that has just taken me so far. And now it's time to actually do a real channel about something other than, pulling a box out of some shit I bought and couldn't pay for and still owe for, right? So yeah, that's happening. That is happening. I still have a sneaker problem. Very brutally honest about that. I have not bought any drops. Okay, that's a lie. I did buy a drop on Saturday. Okay. But that's the first one. Yeah. So I'm saying, like, guys, it's a bridge too freaking far. Bill and I are in the last quarter of our lives. We are inching ever closer, not inching, but bulldozing to retirement now. And I don't know how much longer he or myself will be working, whatever. God willing, it's for a while, but yeah, I can't maintain my lifestyle. And a lot of what happened to us last year, and to me in particular, not him, he didn't go crazy, was lifestyle creep, because he got a new job making better than he's ever made in our whole adult lives, married lives. And yeah, so I went crazy. I was just like, oh shit. I was, writing checks my ass couldn't write that are due now. And so I was just out here shopping with reckless abandon. I'll just admit it, which has always been my MO, right? But these crazy bags that I hauled last year and these things that I bought, like, a lot of my mind thought, oh shit, we're making, 3 times the money we're used to. Shit, I'm going to just, oh my God, let me go spend it. So, I mean, same old story, right? It really is. I mean, I think I've told y'all this before. Hey, LA! Oh my God! Leanne got a new bag, and I hope she'll let me unbox it or show you guys the bag. Maybe she'll, you know what, Leanne, maybe you could do a video and I'll like put it in a video of it. Oh, or, you come over and I'll sit at the dining room table and we'll unbox that bag. Oh my God. No, I don't have to explain it, but like I said, yeah, I just wanted to talk about a lot of things. Yeah, right. Let me go back and catch your alls. I'm sorry, I got on a rant and a tear again. Let me see. I logged on too late. Hey, girl. Hey, Jen. I missed the beginning and now I'm lost. Oh, Donald will fill you in. Don will fill you in. Talk about all those personalities, right? Oh my God. I think I have a lot of personalities right now. Like you're seeing a lot of me, right? Jen said I needed to laugh today, girl. Yes. Yes. Oh God. Yeah, Bram. Bram is great. Okay, I think I've seen it, but okay. Jeanette, Skechers are the best right out of the box. They fit without any. Yeah, Skechers are. I've had Skechers. I have enjoyed my Skechers. I've moved on from Skechers at this point. Let's hope I someday go back to the Skechers. I've created a sweat here. Now my face is itching. That's great. She said, "Run, LA, hi." Yeah, leave the comments and let people just see that other people see how effing crazy. Because also too, like if you see someone, comment and then you see a very similar comment by another person, dude, that is the same person all day, every day, and more than once. We see it. So yeah, people will get on their sock account, reply to their own replies. Madness. That in and of itself is just like, I don't know. I've just never wanted to be somebody like, I think a lot of us want to be a different person and, say some shit to somebody, but none of us really like do that. Like, let's create a whole sock account so I could go over here and you say what I really, no. Like, ooh, what? Yeah. Mary Beth, yes. It's so funny that y'all know who I'm talking about. It's hilarious. Oh, I got hair in my mouth. How do I not? Frankie sheds like crazy. I've had tons of cats. I've never had a cat that shed, or a dog for that matter, any animal that has shed as much as my little Frankie does. He's a little tiny dog, but he sheds like a Great Dane. It is nuts. Oh my gosh. Yes. Rachel entered the chat. Hello, Rachel. Maybe Adidas pink and cream color. Ooh, yeah. I love that. Coach is killing it. They're killing me. Yeah, LA. I mean, nobody, listen. We gotta live through you, babes. Winner, chicken dinner. I bought one. I support. Yes. The P9. Yeah, your bag is amazing, Melissa. Lucy Goosey. I like thoughtful content. I just started my channel to contribute to the conversation about handbags and overconsumption. Lucy, that's awesome. I will go to your channel and subscribe. Here we go, girl. All right. Yes. Most of the people in my chat all do have channels. There's a few that don't, but most of them do. The ones that are chatting. Push their face, go to channel and subscribe if you will. That really helps them out. Yeah, the Coach newspaper bags. So good. Where's mine? I put it down here the other day. I don't know where I put it. I think I tried to shove it in. Oh, and it's over here. I tried to shove it in one of these, and it's just like a half an inch too long for the old cubbies. But yeah. Yes, L.I. Yes. You're welcome, doll. Thank you, Lucy. Yes, thanks for letting us know. And listen, if you got a channel and you want to, like I say this every time, but if you got a channel and you want to tell us what you got coming up or what you've, are unboxing or hauling or talking about or, tagging, girl, put it down there. It's a free for all. We don't care. Like, I personally don't care what, unless it's hurtful, mean conversation, then we'll boot you out. And I have Dawn for that, and a couple other gals, Jolie, and people that come in. But yeah, like put down. Like I love to see it. Okay, I love to see it. So yeah. Yes. Did anybody want did you guys ever want the Dior newsprint one? Cause didn't that, correct me if I'm wrong, Dawn. Wasn't it like a Dior thing way back, and then it surfaced again, and then it went away and came back this past year or something? It's done a leapfrog through the 90s, the 2000s, the 20 teens, and now the 2020, right? Hasn't it? I'm thinking. I don't know that. Oh my God, JP! Hello, your hotness. Oh my God, JP is so friggin' hot. Glowing skin, beautiful. We're glad you're here. Oh my God, hello. Happy St. Patty's Day. Who has on green? Yeah. That newspaper, and every time they've done it, I've always thought oh, that is so unique and cool. I would love. But I don't know. I can't get there with Dior. There's a few, like Gucci. I'll buy Gucci. No. Fendi is that way for me too. Love it, love it, love it till I get it. And then she won't carry it. Because I just think I just have that long, huge love affair with Louis Vuitton since I, was probably in my late teens that it ever came upon my radar, right? Yeah, I think I was in high school when I just figured out it was a thing, and I don't know, I fell in love with Monogram, and that has just been my whole getting one, then you get one and you want two, then you get two and you want 40. It's just that progression of it. And I think everybody has their handbag brands. Some people have Chanel, Dior, Fendi, but I do regret that I did sell that one Chanel. I've had a couple of Chanel bags, and it's not the rainbow handle. I love that, but also I was very scared to ever carry that because that was $5,000. So no, she wasn't for me. But no, I had that Cambon tote, which I told you all about last week, and I loved that bag. And it was that I have the what's next syndrome so bad, right? That I was like, I love this bag, but whoa, I'd like to own you too. And so, it was, what can I sell to grab that bag? Because I'm probably already maxed out on everything. I'm sure I was. That's what I do. I'll pay everything off, and then I'll slowly, and then, but this time, girl, she ain't got no exit. Okay, so it's just gonna have to be me being encouraged by LA, because LA is good at paying her, she's good at paying stuff off, you know what I mean? So, and not carrying balances on stuff. So I'm getting there. I have my Klarna paid down to, I want to say $700. I know, guys. Remember that time? It was year before last. I said, "Oh my God!" Right around this time, I said, "I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm gonna do a no buy. I'm not gonna do a no buy." But I said then, I can remember saying this a couple of years ago. It was probably right about this time. I said, "Nope, I get it," and I paid it off, and I must have had it paid off for 3 or 4 months, and then of course, old demons surfaced up, and I was like, "Oh." You know what? I could buy that because my Klarna has nothing. What do they call those? Buy now, pay later. Yeah. There's an acronym for it, but I can't remember exactly what it is. But you guys tell me in the chats. But anyway, Rakita! Oh my God, you are a smoke show. You look so good in your Instagram reel that you were that I saw of you today, girl. Let's see. Yes. But yeah. Dawn's thing is Chanel. It's, I don't know, but I'll buy a Gucci bag. What have I bought, Dawn? Leanne, what have I bought? 3 to 4 Gucci bags, never. Never carried them. Loved them. Had to have them. Did not carry them. Okay. Chanel, same way. Although I've only had probably 1, 2, 3.5 Chanel bags, because one was actually a makeup pouch and I tried to convert it and it didn't work. And I was like, well, I'm going to sell this. I'm not going to use it. Yeah. She tried to turn that into a walk. It did not work out, girl. Gucci, Fendi, Dior. I have had a couple of Dior things. I think I've truly only had one bag from Dior because they're just out of the gate freaking expensive. Like, they got the gall to be the like, some of their shit, and even, like Prada and YSL. I don't know. There's no brand out there that's not just like, F you gonna pay, but yeah, it's like I get the bag because I want the bag, and part of me in my psyche is going back to all of I saw this on Instagram today, like a sneakerhead posted all these shoes, like this just big island of shoes, and he's back there like, ooh, like I do. And he said, not me, going back to all the shoes that I couldn't afford when I was younger. Like, that's 100%. All of those bags that I saw, growing up through my 20s, 30s, and part of I was like, oh, if I could only get this bag, this one bag, my life is going to be complete. I am going to be so happy with this bag. I'll never need another, that thing. And then, yeah, I get that. And then I see another one that I said that very same thing about. And then I see 25 more that I said that very same damn thing about. And then I'm like, oh, God. Yeah. And there for a while, when I first started this channel, I was about the sheer quantity. I wanted every bag. If it was, a $900 bag at Louis Vuitton, but somebody had spilled something on it and it stunk really bad and somebody was selling it for $150, I was like, I'm pulling up and grabbing that, so just I could in my mind satisfy oh yeah, that's $1,000 bag, but they want $150 for it. Yeah, it has flaws, but I can get over that. No, there for a while my house smelled like an old purse. So I finally was like, okay, yeah, done. You're done, right? But then it wasn't done for me. Then I was like, oh, well, I'll just get an essay and I'll buy all these. The amount of time. Oh my God, yes. Obsessing and wanting and like, oh my God. I think what saved us, Leanne, because I think we had credit cards back in the day. We totally did. But I think what saved us was that e-luxury, which is what we were looking at it on, did not ever have anything adding to cart. They didn't have it like, oh, get it now. It was always sold out, every damn thing. So what saved us back in the day when e-luxury was around was just that it wasn't add to bag or whatever. So, because, I did that Murakami freaking hands LV that are never full. Like, oh yeah, I'll drain my whole bank account for that bag. She did. God, was Bill mad. He was mad. He was really super mad. Oh my God, I took him off. I actually took him off because I had to take off my green sneakers today to film a short. And I took them off and I debated back and forth because I've had 2 pairs of sneakers on today. Like, because y'all know I usually cycle through 3 or 4. Like in the morning, I'll come in here and I'll grab a pair and I'll wear those until, my first break. And then I'll take a break and I'll come in here and I'll switch out and do something else just so they rotate and get nice little friendly visits with my feet. That's so gross. And then I decided on my lunch that, you know what, I'll record a St. Patty's Day reel or whatever post for Instagram. And I did. And I took all the green sneakers out And then I was getting ready to film it, and I noticed that I did have, oh, I have green sneakers on. And so I took those off and put them in the pile. And then when I came back in here, I don't know, something about the boxes being empty really bothers me. Even though, you know, I have to take a pair out to wear them and then put them back. So that one, I can see the shoe right here. That one green pair that I took out to wear was empty. And it was just staring at me like, empty box, bitch. So I quickly put it back in there. But what I do have on, and I haven't worn these in a friggin' minute, but I do have a springy pair that I'll show you guys too, are, dun, 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 dun. I haven't worn these in a hot minute. Oh, the sock lint on that is lovely. Sorry for that, guys. That was gross. But yeah, y'all know I wear socks always, all the time. My feet and hands just freeze, but the rest of me is burning up. I hope this little shelf thing that I've made over here doesn't fall. Okay. But these are, I guess you could call that green, but I tried these on today and then I put them back here because I thought they were so cute for spring. And they're Easter sneakers. And these are Dunks. But they also make this same similar colorway for Easter in an Air Force One. And the Air Force Ones have, you see that Easter egg? The little broken Easter egg on the tongue. But these, they didn't bother to do that on. I don't know why. Even though these are like Easter springy shoes, I don't know. You think the handbags are crafty? I say this every time, but you guys think the handbag people are crafty and smart? Mm-mm. The shoe and sneaker people are way craftier and way more grabbing them dollars than the handbag companies ever thought. You'll never see, I don't think, even in recession times, I don't think you'll see sneaker companies, especially Nike and Adidas, go through too big of a dip because people just, I'll say this, everybody that has been upset about, you know, the groceries, which we're all upset. I get it. But the people that go to TikTok and make the videos crying and carrying on, which it's warranted. I'm totally there. I feel for you. I feel for all of us. Like, we're going through hell, man. It's hell. Like somebody commented the other day, the world is on fire. And I just keep thinking of that over and over again. But yeah, one of the ladies on TikTok, I saw this video, she got on and she said, all of y'all that were crying about not having any damn money for Christmas and everything are the same people in these sneaker lines. Get ready. There were thousands and thousands of people in these big cities like New York and, you know, Atlanta and, you know, Houston and LA and Chicago, like all these, you know, huge metropolis areas, right? People were out the door, like all the way around the mall, waiting to get, you know, they probably had what, 20 pairs of sneakers. And to me, that was just like, watching that lady, she was just like, why y'all are crying about not having money? You sure as hell had $250 to drop on a sneaker. And I was like, I identified with it. I was like, what are you trying to say, ma'am? Me. But, oh, I have to tell y'all this. Oh my God, Becky. But anyway, yeah, these are really cute. These are super cool. Love. Okay, hold on. New sneakers. Intoxicating. Okay, I'm gonna put that right there. So if y'all watch my sneaker grandma videos, you'll know that I filmed a video. I do the reviews. Like, I'll get a pair and I'm way behind on those because, like, I've had probably 3 or 4 pairs come in that I just didn't do yet. But it's been for, you know, this whole month. Like, this is all of April, or not April, but March. But still doesn't excuse it. Look at me making excuses. Okay, so I go on eBay because I missed the drop on that. And I was very still resolved the day that those dropped. Like, I'm not even going to look at it. I'm going to get myself involved in something else when the drop happens at 10. I am not even going to go on there. But the more I got marketed for that drop, of course, they were sold out. And I was like, oh. So I want to say I lasted until Sunday night. And I saw a pair in my size of these sneakers that I had missed. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to pay resale. So I didn't put together that they were a grade school pair because I can wear a men's 7 and a grade school 7. Sometimes the grade school 7s are too tight and I have to send them back and get, but the grade school pairs are always cheaper. So those shoes were $220. The grade school pair was $165. I go on there and I don't know what I thought. I thought they were men's, but it was a Canadian seller, somebody on eBay from Canada. And they got authenticated. They came to me. And yesterday, I've had them like not quite 2 weeks yet. I get a freaking Homeland Security notice. And it was billed by FedEx, but it said from it had on there Homeland Security says you owe, and it was $110 friggin' dollars. I am so pissed. Like, have you guys ever bought anything? Like, okay, let me back up. I know there's tariffs and all of that going on, and there are duty fees. I know that. I'm quite aware. This is the first time I've ever bought anything from Canada, so I probably haven't bought anything from Canada in a while. So it's just never happened to me before. It has never happened. It's happened to me from Japan. But $110 on a 200 and something odd dollar purchase. See, I thought my karma, here's my karma. I thought, oh, I'm going to be so smart. I'm going to grab up these sneakers from a Canadian seller because their money, it's cheaper. And okay, first of all, they were a grade school pair, which was $165. So yeah, this guy made some bank. Yeah, that was my first mistake. Second was I knew that it said, you will be charged duties at time of sale. It says that at time of sale. Okay, if it had come up when I was checking out, like, hey, that's going to be $110 more, I would have said, absolutely not. We'll wait. I don't know if I could have waited, but I would have found somebody else in the States. Yeah. And so I commented on the guy because I thought it was all very shady. Like, dude, I get it. Like, at time, I said I would never have purchased this. So anyway, I leave him like a bad comment, and I'm like a bad feedback, and I'm like, you should make it very clear that the duty fees are not charged up front. And like, when you're shopping for Japan stuff, and it says right there in the listing, hey, be aware, if you buy this item, you'll have to pay $1,700 for duty fees and stuff, right? His didn't say it, just said some duty fees will be due at time of checkout. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, we good. This son of a gun, he had the gall to even charge me shipping on top of the effing that I got from Homeland Security. So I had to pay that. So this freaking normal drop of sneakers that I thought I was being really smart about, like, oh my God, I'm so smart. Look at me. Oh my God. Yeah. Moment of silence for my dollars on that one. So I put them up for sale today. I was like, you know what? I cannot look at those sneakers without having a really bad taste in my mouth on it. So F off. You gots to go. Okay. So yeah. What do you guys think of that? Hey, Cheryl. It took a week and a half, or maybe even, well, okay. So 2 weeks Sunday. 2 weeks Sunday. And okay, so I know the guy's probably thinking they removed my feedback because I went back on his thing today and was like, did he respond to me? Has he left me bad feedback? Hell no. He just deleted my whole comment. And so I brought it up with eBay and I was like, hello. And the bitch and me, because I'm petty, left him, sent him another comment because he shut off the comment exchange, the emails between us on that particular pair. So he knew some things were effed up, right? Or else why would he shut the comments off? Very shady. So I go and it said in capital letters, do not buy if you are in the USA from this seller unless you're willing to pay hefty duty. Right? So I'm just FYIing the rest of the people that are going to fall to this trap. I mean, he's not getting the money. I understand that. He's getting what he charged. But there needs to be like, if it's eBay's fault, okay, let eBay, cough it up. But yeah, eBay took my feedback and comment off. And so I put a little like, hey, we got a problem. What do you have an issue with? And then you can put other, and then you like type out your blah, blah, blah. And it says, hey, he might be able to see. I'm like, good, show him. So I sent him a comment, like an email on another pair of shoes because he had shut off all communication between us. And I said, hey, yeah, I bought your sneakers. You need to tell people up front and in the description in big letters that like Homeland Security and whatever shipping company is going to pair up and charge you double. And girl, if I'm lying, I'm dying. The unit price was $48. Y'all are saying, well, hell, how come you paid $110? Do you want to know why? Because there's 2 shoes apparently. What the? Yeah, they double dipped the unit to 2 because the one unit was $48 and some odd something, right? Then there's like taxes. I mean, there's tons of shit. That was double. Say what? Right. I mean, I don't know if it'll go very far. He's not responded. And yeah, I was heated at the time I left the little message to him, but I wanted him to know, like, hey, look at my eBay purchases. They're thousands. I've made thousands and thousands of eBay purchases in the last 20 something years. Okay. Like, I'm not new to the eBay game. And especially since all the duty fees, the tariffs, all the taxes and all that shit when you buy out of country, I get it. I get it. But hello, eBay and him do better. That is some bullshit. Like, you can't bamboozle somebody like that and just swindle them out of the whole, like, now the sneakers cost me so much damn. I didn't save a penny. Oh no, she didn't. Right, the back alley feedback. That's what I did. And you know what? Oh my God. I'm going to tell this on myself. I sold a jacket on Macari a few years ago. I've told y'all this story, but let me tell it again for those of you who missed it. But I sold a coat, a down coat. And I washed it. I wash everything before I send it out, if it can be washed, right? And when I pack up clothes, Jackie knows this because I've sent her clothes, I always pack inside of the item. Like, I'll fold it and then put a dryer sheet in the middle so that when you get that item, not only is it clean and washed, it smells good. Who knows how long it's going to be in the box or whatever. So I just do that. I mean, I don't know if it's good, bad, or indifferent or whatever, but some people, I get it, don't like it. I've stopped doing that. I'm not really doing that anymore like I was. But anyway, so he gets it. It's a guy. He gets it and gives me a rating of 1 out of 5 because it smelled like an old lady. I don't know what you did to this and what perfume you sprayed on it. So I let him say all of his shit because I said, hey, bro, why did you rate me a freaking 1? What was wrong with the item? He goes, it smelled like perfume and I put it in the feedback. You can't spray shit on it. I go, and this is all I said in the thing. I went, it's a dryer sheet, man. And you could almost see with the next comment, he went, oh, well, I can't get that off there now. I go, no, you can't, can you? So what did I do? I taught him a lesson. I bought an old crappy pair of jeans that he had for sale. And then I rated him 1. And then he messaged me and said, why did you rate me a 1? What was wrong? And I said, and I was not lying. He did not disclose. They were torn to shreds on the back, which you didn't picture. And they were filthy dirty. And I'm telling you, filthy dirty. Like, they stunk. The whole box stunk. He didn't bother to even run them through a washer. And he didn't describe all the damage that were on them. I had to throw them out. I just had to, like, shit can them. And so, they were like $8. But he was like, I said, remember me with the dryer sheet? Maybe you should send a dryer sheet with these jeans that you sold me. And he was like, touche. And I was like, yeah, you're going to learn that people on Mercari don't play. God, I mean, I'm in a mood. I'm in a freaking mood. Oh, I am 50 Cent petty, girl. I did that. I 100% did it. But I was like, you could, and I said to the guy, we had a long conversation about it. And I said to the guy, I said, you couldn't try, email me before and ask me, and you could have sent the down jacket back. No harm, no foul. You didn't like that. I was like, throw it in the washer again if you don't like dryer sheet clean smell. Clearly you don't, because those jeans had never been washed. So I was like, well, clean and fresh is a little something new for you. I get it. But anyway, God, I've really said too much. LA. I told you that story. I'm pretty sure I told you that story. You should have seen detergent and dryer sheets with the instruction. I know. Oh my God, JP. Don't tempt me with a good. What? That was a perfect idea. Like, see, when I want to do something, I need to run it past y'all first. Well, by then I'll have calmed down a little bit. But yeah, even my girls were like, wow, Mom, I cannot believe you did that. And the guy was like, wait, didn't I buy your. I was like, yeah, it's me. It's me, Margaret. Remember me? He was like, touche. I may or may not have done it a second time to another lady. But, yeah. Oh, and the other lady got so pissed. Oh my God, she got so pissed. Oh, God. Yeah, she got really pissed. But I was like, how does that feel? Doesn't feel too good, does it? She rated me down because, it was a Kate Spade bag. And I had put it in a box that absolutely fit it perfectly. Now, was the top, it didn't even have top handles. It was a strap bag. So I rolled the strap up, put it inside, wrapped it, put a nice little ribbon on it, did my thing, gave her some little treats inside the bag. And it was a perfectly fitting box. I didn't really have to squeeze it or anything. Like, it wasn't misshapen. Like, I made sure of it. But she put, I hate when people pack stuff in a smaller box than the item. You have squished this bag in there. And I was like, I didn't. But okay. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't sell. Maybe I should just sell to you guys, my friends. Because I just am, I know, I need counseling too. Yeah. Oh, Lori. Hi, Morella. Hello. How are you? Oh, my God. Woo, girl. Yes. Some people just born negative. That is me. I would say I have a positive outlook and disposition until you wrong me. And then I take that shit to heart. And then I'm a live and let live. But then when you don't let me live, let me be great. Don't stop me from being great, bitch. When you don't let me be great, then I'm pissed. Oh, God. It is such a chore. It is getting worse and worse and worse. The lowballing. Dawn has had that recently happen to her. It's just, and I will, but I'll message you, I'll message you and say, but this lady had a little charm today, a Coach charm on eBay. And of course, I was in there, didn't buy anything, but I don't mean I won't. But I just see, I just messaged her, hey, would you take this? And she was like, absolutely not. But the cold hard fact of it was, it just wasn't, it wasn't a low ball. It was like, she was making, $80 over list, I'll say $70 over list on a charm. And she had started the bids out just a little bit more, and she had make an offer. Like, you can not buy it now, but start bids and then make an offer. And she was like, I am so sorry. I'm not going to be able to take that. And I was like, all right, girl. Thank you. But yeah, I get it. You know, whatever. But yeah. Don't yuck my yum. Exactly, JP. Exactly. Do not. But yeah. You have a 5-star rating on selling on Poshmark. So I had a bad experience with Poshmark, so I just never went back. There was so much lowballing that was on Poshmark, and it was the trades. It was, you know, they can message you now, but back then, what was it? It was where you just left a comment on your item, right? Right there where everybody could see. And it was, hey, I have this. Can you trade? Hey, do you want to trade? Hey, you want to trade? Hey. And I was like, whoo, girl. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Crazy. So we stopped. That was bad. Well, that was a long time ago. I haven't tried again. Maybe I should start poshing again. I don't know. But have you noticed though, if you go around all the selling sites and all the pre-sale, especially like eBay, Mercari, I'll say those two because that's all that comes to mind. And then you scoot on over to Poshmark, you notice the same item is about neck and neck on the two. Well, with Mercari, you never know if it's authentic, let's face it. That's just how it goes. And then on eBay, they authenticate, so that's cool. But you think, I'm going to scoot on over to Poshmark and see. And man, oh man, it's like, if they're 170 on Mercari, 180, 185 or whatever, then Poshmark is 250, right? The lowest one. Like, there's a lot of difference. And it's a lot of times it'll be the same item because you can see the same pics are on all three of them. But yeah, they've lowered it here. They've done it, you know, and then I don't know. Is it because Poshmark charges more in fees and stuff? Maybe. But hello for the love of bags. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, I buy from Poshmark too. Yeah. That bag has still not made it to me. It did, however, go from Memphis as of yesterday. It flagged in Jacksonville, Mississippi. So I was like, well, we're getting, we're getting a little closer to, my part of Tennessee. So there we go. Okay, yeah. So that makes sense. I did kind of think that has to be the reality of it, like Poshmark does. But then there's an advantage to like different selling sites because Mercari is just basically your credit card and that zip thing. They don't really offer a whole lot of creative financing over there, or I mean they may now, but I haven't bought anything in a long time. Poshmark is like the gold standard, and eBay, they're like the hell yeah, we'll take anything. Go ahead and finance that shit with these 20 different things. Like, they'll let you run up any kind of damn, Affirm. Hell yeah. Klarna. Okay. Shop. All right. Afterpay. Yes. Girl, we don't care. Yes. Layaway. Shit. Yeah, we're willing to do layaway again. Am I right? Oh my God. That was a clay. It was a clay girl. Remember that? And the pissed off video I made about it? Oh my God, I was so mad. And then she sent me back the empty mailer. She sent me, yeah, she was like, you better check your workstation. I'll never forget that. She said, you better check your workstation because you didn't send me that item. And I was like, all right. I said, may you get all the karma that you deserve from shitting me out or trying to shit me out of this purchase. Yeah. As she didn't talk to me then. But yeah, they didn't kick her off the site. They kicked me off for trying to get my money back on a fake item that they wouldn't refund me on. Granted, I waited the 3 days and didn't put in a whatever. That was my fault. You live and you learn. But then I was like, I can show you how this is a fake bracelet. Like, I don't want this. Like, I paid for a authentic one, but they were like, no. So I thought, smart me, I was like, well, shit, I'll just go to my bank and charge it back. And then that was at the height of, I've sold like, I want to say like 40 or $50,000, but I mean, it's been over several years on Mercari to date. Every now and then I'll, F around and sell something. I sold a couple pairs of shoes last week, but, yeah. Yeah, and they were like, oh, I mean, they immediately, once they received, like, once I hit the okay on my bank to charge back that thing, they got an email, and I was immediately, like, they don't ask any, they just go, yep, you're no longer on the platform. So, yeah, so I had to, like, come up with a creative way to sell with other IDs and stuff through my daughter. It's her picture on my Mercari and stuff. Yeah, girl, yeah. That was crazy. I cried. That was such a because I had sold so much shit on there. I was like, oh my God, this can't dry up. This is how I sell all my shit. Oh my God, oh my God. But it's died off now. And like if it happened to me now, I'd be like, yeah, that's sad. I'll just move over to Posh or eBay and it'll be okay, or the channel or whatever, Instagram. Hell, I don't know. But no, when it happened at the time, I was like, oh my God. And Bill's like, are you seriously crying over a selling site canceling your thing? I'm like, yes. You don't understand. That's how I make a lot of money that I don't tell you about. Yeah. Yep. Oh, God. Hey, happy St. Pat's to you, too. I'm just going through the never fool. Yeah, NF, never fool. Yeah, what are you selling, Jaynette? We all want to know. Yeah, Bill. He looked at me like, we're crying. Oh, yeah, we're crying. We're crying big time. And he was like, you bitch. Yes, I do. I one time bought a DHL bag, and it was, yeah. Yeah, we've all been down that road, Jeanette. That thing of, you ever be searching for something? That's how I got, where is it? Guys, I could sell this freaking little bag 100 times over. I put it up here, didn't I? No, not yet. Let me get it. Okay. These. I know my hair looks terrible. Okay. This bag, I know, once I show this on my channel, everybody's like, holy shit, can I buy it? Can I buy it? But she's not the one. She is a horrible sus bag, fake-a-rooney, okay? Not promoting that in any way. Everything that I say in this video is just for entertainment purposes for you only. They come right out of my head. They're not rooted in any kind of factual information. I don't know things. I say shit here that doesn't mean anything, so don't listen to me. I lie. Okay, so just now that is out there, this bag I found when they dropped these, an authentic one on probably both eBay, but for sure on Fashionphile. And they went like $4,800. And this has been, what, a couple years ago since they dropped this thing here with the green. And y'all know, me and Leanne love us some pink and green. It was like a spring, summer, or whatever. And I went hardcore searching one night. And you know that thing when you search for an actual, like you put Chanel, pink and green, flap, small, whatever, right? You'll get a lot of real shit, right? But then you'll also get tons of these like $230, you know what I mean? And for $140, it'll have the 4,500 marked out, and you'll click on it and it'll say only $185. And you and I both know instinctively, most of us know that like that's too good to be, that's not real. But of course I was like, well shit, I'm gonna get that. Yeah, that looks good. And a couple $100, whatever it was later. I don't remember, but I don't think I paid more than $200 for this. But listen, I put this on the channel, probably on my lies video. But yeah, this is one that I don't really normally show, but I did put it in my, back here on one of my shelves. But I I'll probably end up giving it to, truthfully, Charlotte, or what's the other one's name? Yeah, Rosie. I'll probably give it to one of my grands, or, whatever. But, so many people, it's that thing of so many people have asked you, like, this bag to sell it to them. And at that point, you're kind of like, well, I'll just keep it because, you know, I, and really and truthfully, it's illegal to sell, right? I can buy them all day long. Like, that's your right to buy whatever fakery that you want. It's our God-given right, right? It's not illegal to buy them. It is illegal for the seller to sell them. So, and then it is illegal for you to buy a bunch of them and sell them on, or even one. So, yeah, if I ever did, and I'm not saying I will, guys, because I don't think I will, but if I ever did, I'll say this. If I ever did sell a Cesaroni one on, just to make whatever money I sunk into it back, I would sell you a Labubu and then throw the bag in for, yeah. So just, I don't have anything like that for sale right now, but I'm just saying, like, if that ever does, I don't think it's going to, guys. I don't think it's going to, but yeah. This was a cute little bag, but yeah, it'll probably go. And I did buy another. I bought a bag today. But daggone it, I want a bag for up here. And I thought of all the colors that I have. I have a little blue here. I have some pink. I have this creamy colored Marc Jacobs outlet bag. The quality, the disparity in the quality, although some of my Marc Jacobs has been hit or miss. And I have blue over here and the purple. And then I, left this little green up here and the little spring flowers. You guys get what I'm going for. But what color do I not have? I have a little white, like red and pinks. Okay. What color? What do I have behind me? Oh, my face. And then the pink and green and yellow. Okay. But what color bag do I not own? Right, yellow. Ding, 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 ding. So old me, I'll say 4 months ago me, not even that, 4 weeks ago me, would have gone on the hunt for a pretty nice, Coach bag or Marc Jacobs bag or something yellow that would probably have cost me several $100s that I would never have used, not one time. So where did I go? I went to Amazon and I bought a $22 quilted, it looks like a Chanel, flap bag, okay, in a beautiful pastel yellow for the bag wall. And then I am going to send it to Charlotte or give it to Rosie for them to play with because they like carrying little handbags around. And so, yeah. That's what I'll do with it. Like, why has she been crazy for so long and not just done that? Because, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm just laying it on and laying it and burying my soul, laying it out there. God, those two words. Yeah, because I'm bougie and I like to put on airs. So I have thought this whole time behind me in the last 6-7 years, 6-7. I know I'm sorry to whoever put that on my comment. They were damn tired of 6-7 and stop. I'm sorry. Forgive me, but I can't. My grandkids say it all the time. It's just a thing. But yeah. And so I'm so bougie and so like putting on airs that in my mind for 6 years, I thought, oh shit, she's got to have a nice, no, the hell I don't. No, I do not. Although all of the bags are pretty. You're not trying to make your cake, but I'll have one bag that's $22 that when it comes on Thursday will sit right here. Oh God. Who are you? I know. And I haven't even gone to counseling yet, which I keep saying I need to. But guys, I gotta wake up, man. I got to wake up. That lifestyle creep, that got me bigger than shit. And like all, it's time to pay the ferryman. All the bills have come through. And I'm like, holy shit, she's got to stop. You've made a sneaker wall. So like, I feel like I've accomplished a lot in the last 6 months. I bought a bunch of Coach, right? And I've made a whole sneaker wall and redone the room. And I feel happy with my sneaker wall. It doesn't mean I don't... I will be wanting more sneakers, but Yota, welcome in. Girl, how are you? But yeah. So... Jeanette, sell it. Oh, you're giving it to your sister. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. I've given my sister bags. She doesn't care about bags. She does not. When I gave her a Dooney and Burke bag for Christmas one year, I took a video of her and she said, "Is this a Booney and Dirk?" And I was like, "Close. Pretty, yeah, sure. Booney and Dirk." Winnie went to Dillard's and didn't buy. I know, girl, Yota, we are evolving. We're evolving. Bill took me shopping on Saturday because we just want to get out of the house. And it was actually nice here, and then it got cold again, and now it's going to be nice again. So that was nice. That's going to be nice this week. But we went out, and we went to we even went to Hibbett Sports, which is a sneaker store. I didn't buy nothing. And we went to oh gosh, I don't even know Bells? I don't even know what that really is. We just have one and it's another town over. It's in Kingsport, but yeah, we went to that whole strip mall and I did not buy one daggone thing. Carter didn't either. I'll take that back. We did go into Sephora and Bill, no, seriously, Bill did buy me, it wasn't a perfume. It was the body spray, and it's the hair mist and body spray, which they're doing a lot now. So yeah, I didn't buy one thing, and I actually took something back. Girl, I am evolving. I say it today, and tomorrow she'll be like, "A Louis Vuitton bag for $5,000. Sure." I can't do that. I can't. Okay, I can't. We are. I know. Yota's like, "We are adults now?" Question mark. Yeah. Are we? No. Come on. Oh, you did. Yeah. I did see the dresses and the little suits and stuff out. So probably Bill and I will end up buying Easter outfits for all the kids, which is fine. Yeah. My mom used to do that for my kids, right? So yeah, we'll probably do that too. That's a good idea though. Yeah. Let's spend it on other people, right? I haven't bought a bag oh my God, you did? See, we didn't go to Home Goods now. That would have been another story because I have never gone to Home Goods or at home without buying. I've never come out of there. Just made a quick circle around and come out. No, she would never. It's also cute. But yeah. Yeah, we're doing good, Rakita. We are doing good. Now, I can't say that I haven't bought bags. I have bought bags. But I bought a few bags, some Coach bags. And I bought sneakers like crazy. Yeah. So anyway, you get that thing in your head, but I've told Jackie this 100 times. Jackie, I've told you this a bunch if you're lurking. You can $100, $200, and $300 yourself to death. I could have had 2 P9s for the shit I've spent on sneakers the last 6 months. That's a guarantee. That is a promise. Mm-hmm. No, I won't say 2 P9s, but I could have bought a very nice Louis Vuitton bag. Yep. Oh, Home Goods is... Are you kidding me? I love home stuff. He is doing good. So, he did get his test results back, and they waited until Friday. So he had the test not this Friday, but last Friday, the nuclear stress test, chemical stress test, right? Where they shoot the stuff in you and then they take the pictures and then they let you rest and you go, yeah. So until Friday, they finally called a whole week later, which everybody was saying that's a good thing because if it was an emergency, best believe they wouldn't have let your ass left that day if they had seen something crazy, which is true. And the nurse said that the doctor had gone over the results and that at this time there was not, there was plaque. He has a lot of plaque. Or calcium, I guess that's called, because his calcium score was pretty high. But they said one artery is almost pretty clean. But I think the other two arteries or whatever did have some buildup, but not a percentage that they weren't going in and doing stuff. But they want to keep a close eyeball on him. And so he'll go back 6 months check, but not from this test. It'll be 6 months from when he first started with his cardiologist, which is December. So around June, we'll go back and he'll have some new things done, and they're going to keep checking him. So for now, knock wood, he's okay. I hope that he's going to be a-okay. But yeah, they are going to watch him. And yeah, I'm so thankful that happened. But when he called and told me, he was like, because I was like, what do you mean? There's nothing, what? And he was like, well, damn, I thought you'd be happy that I'm not going to freaking have a heart attack anytime soon, or, from the test. And I was like, no, I am. But I just am leery, like, did they check good? He goes, I don't know what else they can do. I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're good. So anyway, they're going to keep a close eyeball under him, or under him. On him, under him. What am I thinking? They're going to keep a close eyeball on him. And yeah, I was reading a comment, under control. Yes. So yeah, I'm very happy, very, very happy. You can't find Henry? Is he okay? Did you find him? Can you throw your Marc Jacobs tote in the washing machine? Of course. I'm the wrong person to ask, because I say, hell yes, be damned. But is it leather? What we need to know is it leather? What type of service is? Oh, no, that's right. Let me. I found him. He was sleeping here. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah. It is not leather. It's canvas. 100%. Here's what you do. Put it on, put it in there with like a bunch of towels or blankets or something. And if you have a garment bag, I would try to put it in the garment bag and zip it up, just so it doesn't flop freely, right? But yeah, I would put it in a garment bag or a sneaker bag, or, kind of fold it a little bit, and then don't dry it. Do not dry it. Don't dry it. Please don't dry it. But, take it out of the washer when it's, almost, it's been spun out or whatever. And then, yeah, just allow it to dry and shape it all back to where it's not crazy. If you have to stuff it with something, you should do that and allow it to dry. Now, what I like to do, if I wash something and I have a chance, I will put it in the sun to dry. There's just a hang up that I have and what I like to do. So if you have a sunny day where it's not gross outside and it's going to be dry all day, and put it out. I like to put things. Did you guys see my snow picture yesterday? I like to put things. I have this grill that has a black cover on it, and man, oh man, that's nice to put stuff on because they dry so quickly on that black tarp. I was panicked. He was up all day and went to sleep finally. Oh no, oh my God, girl. Thank you, Marilla. Yes, girl, yes. It's the large one. Yeah. Just, yeah. You're good. I mean, I wash everything on like cold. Especially if something's dirty and stained or smells or whatever. I like to do a cold whatever, because the heat will set in a stain. So I never do heat, like a warm on anything. And that's why you don't ever want to dry a handbag, leather or canvas or whatever, because that would just, cause undue whatever. The dryer's rough on shit, man. I don't dry shoes or not. Like if I wash sneakers, which I do a lot, yeah, I just let the sun dry them. It makes stuff that's like like white. Like if that's why your grandma and your mom and stuff used to put stuff on a clothesline. If you had a white sheet, man, that thing would get just gleaming nice. Those ultraviolet rays would hit it, and it would just, yeah. Yes. Oh, it has coffee stains. All right, you got to deal with the stains first. Don't put that thing in the washer without dealing with them stains. So here's what you do. You have any white vinegar? You get you a spray bottle. It's going to work. Trust me. You get you a spray bottle and you do 50% white vinegar. The other 50 doesn't matter how much. If you do a half a cup of white vinegar, you do another half a cup of water. Okay? Take that, mix it up. Mix it up, girl. And then spray that coffee stain or however many coffee stains you have, and then dab it like this. Spray it. If you have to brush it a little bit, yeah, don't pick the fabric or nothing, but just like brush it out a little bit and then dab, 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 dab. Okay, if it doesn't come clean, repeat the process until you can dab enough away from it. Then you want to wash it. Perfect. From the Laundry Evangelist, from Patrick, the Laundry Evangelist. You guys ever seen him on TV? Yeah, he has a store. It's Saya's old boss, and he sent me a book, and I've watched a bunch of his videos. He's awesome. He's on YouTube. But yeah, he goes on like Kelly and Mark or whatever all the time, and he's just a whiz. And he used to have his own show on like HGTV. But yeah, I love him. I love him. Love him. And like I stand by if you like this is a canvas bag, right? So like I would wash this bag if I needed to. It's canvas, but I would put it in a garment bag, and it actually does have a stain on it, which I don't know how that is. It's probably from improperly storing it. So I just take the vinegar and then I would take, oh God, yeah, this. I take a microfiber and like, you take a little like horsehair brush and like scrub it a little bit, not to pick the fibers or anything, but just to scrub it a little bit. And then take that and dab it, dab it, dab it, dab it. And if it's still there, you keep repeating that until it comes out, and then wash it. And here's a tip for stuff that you don't want ruined in the washer, like a delicate or something. You get a wash bag, and if you can, take shoestrings or something and tie it tightly. So like you wouldn't want this in a wash bag, a great big wash bag, right? So like take a wash bag and make sure it's really tight so that nothing, this is just all going to flop around like this, not like, because once you do that, then you start losing the integrity of the fabric and all the structure and all that shit. So yeah. It's a fact. I have done it. So there we go. So you have OxyClean. Do not use OxyClean on that first. Don't do it. Don't do it, girl. Because that stuff is good. I mean, I use it too, but you're wanting to get rid of a stain first. You got to get rid of a stain before you can wash the whole thing. You got to spot clean stuff. Because if you do that and then you just throw a bunch of Oxy on it or OxyClean in there, oxygenated bleach or whatever, I mean, throw that in there. But like, for me, you got to get rid of the stain first. Because then you're just washing needlessly. You're just overwashing something. Because you'll get it out and go, well, hell, the coffee's still there. Yeah, because you didn't stain. You didn't prevent the stain or get rid of the stain to begin with. So yeah. There you go. There we go. I'm a freak about laundry. I love doing laundry. I do love doing laundry. I don't like folding the clothes and putting them away. Who does? All like hanging, folding, all of that shit. I just don't love it. But I mean, I love to clean my clothes, wash them and dry them, and you'll get them out smelling all fresh and Yeah, I love that. Love it. Yeah. Yeah, spot clean, and then repeat the spot clean as much. I mean, because you can do that because you're not rubbing. You're not like, no, you don't ever want to do that. You want to dab a stain. Like if you spill something on your carpet, you know to go. I mean, y'all all know this, but y'all know to go over and dab it dry first, and then you're going to deal with the stain. Same thing. Same exact thing, guys. This whole show just went left. We just said, handbags, F you, let's wash stuff. Yeah. I do love doing laundry. Like, if I could have a job of like me and a couple other girls go into business and we're going to wash people's clothes, although I know what I said there. Nope. Mm-mm. I don't want to wash other people's clothes. I take that completely back. But okay, if I didn't get geeked out by things, if things didn't disgust me so bad, it might be okay. And we were doing laundry, and then I would wash all the clothes and make them smell fresh and spot clean that. But no, I see it now. It's a bridge too far. Never mind. Hey, Mary Beth, thank you, bestie, for coming by. I appreciate it. I'm probably gonna jump off here too. Yeah, we've been on here a couple hours. I wash mine. Keith washes his. Yeah, that's what we do. I do my laundry. Carter does her laundry. Bill does his laundry. We all do one load a week. Well, Carter will let hers pile up, but we do not. We get our hamper. It's a sign for us. When the hamper fills, it's time to go to wash. Yes. And then I pull all the towels and shit out, and then I do the towels on their own, and the sheets on their own, and the blankets on their own, and Frankie's toys on his own. Because I wash Frankie's toys because they get disgusting. That little boy, and I wash his beds. That little boy does a lot, and he sheds like crazy. So like I found this from the laundry evangelist too. This is a good tip that he gave me. Like none of this is from my head. I didn't come up with this on my own. I'm not that smart. But his tip, this is a very good tip. So like if you get a bunch of cat hair or dog hair on you and you just want to like you've tried to rub it off with those, they don't work. Here's what you do. You get a damp washcloth, stick it in the dryer, and let that go around about 2 minutes on its own, and that creates like a steam in your dryer. And then you throw in a crumpled up aluminum foil ball. I know, girl, it sounds crazy, but this works. I've done it. You throw that in, take your garment, whatever it is, and throw it in for a few minutes and let that steam. And I'm telling you, when you clean the trap of your dryer, you are going to be so surprised at all of the friggin' hair that trick catches off of your clothes. It's like if you're walking out the door and you're like, oh shit, I got cat hair all over me. I try that trick first. Don't, people roll that stuff all over me, which, I do that too. But this trick, oh my God, it's so good. Laundry evangelist, he is the smartest laundry guy I have ever heard of or read or seen. Yeah. Yes. Doing the laundry. Yeah, letting everybody do their own laundry and put it away and be responsible for their own laundry. Now, I would love to say that the other two people that live with me also clean toilets. Yeah. Well, Carter will her own, right? But like I'm responsible for the my bathroom, sinks, counters, showers, toilets, floors. Okay. And then the downstairs little bathroom too. Yeah. Even though I rarely ever use that one. I'm still responsible for it for some reason. All the vacuuming. That is me. The floors. That is me, plus Carter does it too. Carter's really good. And but the dishes. Those mother dishes. Nobody but me is responsible for every dish. how does this happen, guys? It makes me angry. And I've done the thing where I'm like, you know what? They're going to do them. They're going to put them away. They're going to store. No. It gets too far for my liking. So I'm like, well, shit, I got to. Just saying. Oh my God, I am too. I want to throw them out. And that is ultimately why we are using paper plates all the time. But I want to say up until maybe my grown kids got out of the house, we really didn't do that much. And now it's all we ever do is, paper plates most of the time. And unless you come over to eat at my house, then I will serve you on, I'm not a barbarian, guys. I will, speaking of Barbarian, Lee Ann, that movie, I will serve you on real plates and stuff. Dishes, right? I did them today too. Oh yeah, the laundry does smell good when drying outside, but I don't have a clothesline like, yeah, I go out and lay stuff on the banister, or I do have those things on my fence, or not my fence, but my rails on my porch. But yeah, or lay stuff on the back of the chair out there or something. So if you come by and you could see in, you're like, holy crap. Hello, Beverly Hillbilly. No, seriously. But I do that. Yeah, it smells good out there. I like a fresh, I miss that from my grandma. She hung everything on the line. I don't care if it was 30 below. She was out there in that snow, honey. Yeah, she'd bring things in and they'd just be stiff as a board. Just, yeah. Yeah. Leslie says, if my husband cooks, I clean. And if I cook, yeah, I love that idea. But that it falls by the wayside here. Unless I just really become a raging B word and say, like, I am not doing. Yeah, then they're like, oh, no, it's okay, babe, we got it. Yeah. But, they'll let it, they will let it pile and pile. And I can't, it's just something in me. I cannot cook. I don't care if I'm just heating up noodles or something. I can't do it in a kitchen. If I'm making a sandwich, I just don't want to be down there effing around with actual fresh food and there's dirty damn dishes. Like, I don't love it. Like a few things, I don't mind that. But like today I went down there and I was scrounging around for a little something to snack on, and I was fixing my coffee and I thought, I can't even fix my coffee. So yeah, I had to run the old, and what am I bitching about? Like, right? Yeah, we just throw it in the dishwasher and go. But yeah, that's a good idea, Leslie. I wish it would work out. Did you see where our girl, yes, from Amy Madigan won the Oscar for her role in the Weapons movie? What? I didn't watch the Oscars. I watched the highlights of it. They snubbed a lot of people that had passed, but I know they snubbed a lot of people who had also been on TV but did star in movies that had passed, and in the in memoriam apparently was really long, and they still didn't fit all the. That always pisses me off when they do the in memoriam, and they like Richard Chamberlain. Oh, he was a big fat movie star, guys. Brigitte Bardot. Like, what? They snubbed lots of like huge actors and actresses from the in memoriam. Let's hope they pick them up next year, but still the 2025 deaths, they missed a bunch. What? Yeah. Winnie, you decide to sell the Candy Crystal Kiss Lock, let me know. I will. I definitely will, Yota. Yeah, that's a good bag. That's a really good bag. I can't remember her name. Yeah, Amy Madigan, yeah. Oh my God. I got up and was like, I'm about to text. Did I text you that night? I think I did. Like, thank you for that recommendation. It just came out of left field because that whole Barbarian movie, I did not expect any of that shit at the end that happened I had nothing figured out in that movie, and I was like, whoa, wait, what? Yeah, because it's almost like three little movies inside the bigger, you know. But yeah, I'll say it was good. Dibs. Okay, you got it, Yota. Right, the Thornbirds. Oh my God, I watched it a few years ago just to rewatch it because it was on a streaming there for a while. Probably still is, but oh, I loved that miniseries. When it came out, I thought that Richard Chamberlain was the hottest thing ever. And also, is his name Brian Brown, the one that she marries, but who is a jerk to her because she can never marry his character, Father Whatever, because, he's married he's a man of the cloth. He can't, whatever. But when they had the best part of the Thornbirds, guys, is when they sneak off to their beach vacation and they just do it everywhere. I was like, oh my God, this is so good. I loved, poor thing. She went through such hell, and she was just the quintessential story of, not, I won't say unrequited love, but just, you see those girls that like devote their whole life. You've seen them before. You probably met some gals that like devote their whole life to the one man, and he's never going to be like, stop, find yourself a good guy. But I mean, she tried, and he was a jerk, and she just never could. Maggie, right? Wasn't that what he called her? Maggie. But it was also kind of sick. Now, I don't think you could make a miniseries like, even though it was a book, right? And I read the book too. It's so good. But you couldn't make a miniseries, or even the book would kind of be, because she was a little bitty girl when they, right? And this is kind of like, what? Like, what? No. No, like let's say I really conned my daughter into sitting down and watching that movie with me tonight, or the miniseries this weekend or whatever, and we binged it. She would be like, no, absolutely not. No, he groomed her. Like, it would just be a whole thing. But yeah, it was good. I love it. Hey Jennifer, how are you? Welcome in. It was so friggin' hot. Oh my God, I loved it. She's married, and okay, I think I maybe knew that, but then kind of forgot it. He was freaking hot. I thought he was hot too. Like, I was like, well, okay, girl. But then he turned out not to be nice to her, and it was like, oh. But but here's the thing. She was always wanting him. So she couldn't really devote herself to her current whatever, because she's always like stars in her eyes for his ass. Ugh. Yeah, the old Monsignor or whatever. I know, Richard Chamberlain's so hot. So friggin' hot. Okay, Leanne says, my daughter is still creeped out that her father is so much older than me. But it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's not that much, Leanne. It's not that much. Come on. Yeah. If she said, okay, yeah. They all got to keep a keepsake box. Oh, girl. Yeah, Richard Chamberlain. So friggin' hot. So hot. And then, I'm really upset. Here's another Australian that I absolutely loved to no end. Is Julian, is it McMahon? The guy from Charmed. Oh, God, I loved him. He died last year too, guys. And they snubbed him too. What? I loved him. I absolutely thought he was the hottest thing. Did you guys ever watch Nip Tuck? Me and I watched the hell out of some Nip Tuck back in the day, girl. And then we would call each other after the episode and be like, girl, what the hell? Because they would have some freaky shit go on that. But God, we loved that. Hubby washes his clothes. I wash mine. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. It's that thing of nobody's going to do your laundry like you're going to take care of your own laundry, right? And for years it was, think about it, there's 5 people in this home, sometimes 6. And there's, we had a mountain of laundry. I was just like, it becomes a monster in and of itself. Like it did become that monster. But then as my kids slowly started moving out, we could maintain the, you know, not, I don't have laundry everywhere now, but like for a long, 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 long time I did. I had just, you'd go out there and, oh, it was just insane. It was insane. Ah. Oh my God, I was. It was so hot. Do you know how sad? We have lost a lot, not a lot of good friggin' people this last year or so, guys. Ugh. I fear it's only. And Gene Hackman, he was alive. They found him last year, him and his wife both, and their dog in their house. They found them. And he got snubbed, and he was a huge, huge actor. I think that he either won or was nominated a few times for an Academy Award. And he didn't get mentioned? Excuse me? Who do we write a strongly lettered and worded email to? Right? Such an awful story. And then they snubbed it. Rob Reiner, but they did honor him, right? Yeah, Billy Crystal did a whole thing for him. Yeah. But we lost Rob and his wife too. And they even mentioned his wife. And I'm like, Gene Hackman? Richard Chamberlain? What? Good job, Academy. Way to fall down on that. Yeah. He could be, he could be handsome in some of his, I mean, they're in the later years, not so much, but yeah, when he was, what was that one where he was like was it like broadcast news that he was in? There was one where he was really, really handsome, really rugged. Yes. Oh, he got mentioned last year. Okay. Thank you, Andrea. Okay. Well, that makes sense. That tracks. Oh, thank you for telling me that, because I was going to worry myself sick about that. But yeah. Okay. Jolie, thank you. Thanks for coming in. Yeah. So bad. Yeah. Everything was sad. Everything's sad, guys. Ugh. Jolie, I'm glad. Leslie says Rob Reiner was the one that got to me. Oh. You know what was so crazy is like that weekend, Spinal Tap, 2 came out like on HBO or whatever. And we watched it, and it was like the very next day or something that we heard of it. Oh, so sad. Yeah, I watched him clear back to, All in the Family when I was a little kid. He was Meathead. He was the son-in-law. Yeah. So sad. So sad. Oh my gosh, I brought the room. And Catherine, yeah, they did. I think, didn't they? Yeah, they said her, didn't they? Yeah, they had to. Come on, she was a big time. Yeah. But I loved her too. Because I loved all of the, spoof movies that she was in. A Mighty Wind. Oh gosh, there's Dog Show. Those, all those spoof movies that all the same guys are always in, and all the same guys write them, which Eugene Levy and the bunch. When she passed that next weekend, I watched A Mighty Wind. I just sat and did a marathon of the one. I love the one that I can't think of the name of it, but where she's an actress and then she doesn't get the award at the end. But what is the name of that one? I cannot remember. I love that one too. Yeah. Best in Show. That's it. Best in Show. Yep. What's the one she was in though? You know what I'm talking about? All the same guys. But they are doing like a Purim. they're doing a movie and she's an actress and she so hopes at the end that she's going to win the award, and then they snub her at the awards. If she doesn't win it, it's just kind of like you can see it at the very end. She's like walking out and putting trash. I love that they, on those spoof movies, they do that thing where they come back and in a year later or 6 months and they track where everybody's at. Ugh, those crack me up. They're so good. So good. Yeah, SCTV, great. Yeah, they all came from that. Yeah, just kick it up to 11, but this one goes to 11. Yeah, but why? Why not make 10 the highest number? See what I'm saying? He's chewing gum. He's like, but this one goes to 11. Yeah, I love that. Waiting for Guffman. That's it. Yeah, Waiting for Guffman. And Christopher Guest is also, isn't that Jamie Lee Curtis's man? Isn't she married to him in real life? I love Jamie Lee Curtis. Here's a good series on Amazon, on Prime. Scarparelli? Scarpelli? I don't know things, guys. I can't remember shit. But that one's good. Yeah, they're married, right? Yeah. Thank you, Leslie. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Andrew, you're smart. Keith and I always say that make 10 the highest. Why not make 10 the highest number then? Well, this one goes to 11. Hello, Cleveland! Those movies just bring me joy. Yeah, Nigel Tufnell. Yeah. But yeah. I don't even remember what I was saying, guys. What the hell was I talking about? Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Scaparelli. I did watch Sinners, and so good. Like, the ending, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but I didn't see all that coming. Like, I didn't see any of that coming. What? It ended great, too. Like, and a lot of times because I'm a tie everything up in a bow kind of girl. Like, give me 2 hours of a great, like, up and down hills and valleys. Don't give me a damn what's his name? Taylor Sheridan? That he can kiss my butt. You get involved in a Taylor Sheridan show, and I be daggone, everybody that you love dies in those. He is such a glass half empty. I like neat bows. I like everybody to get together. I like what you think and envision in your mind. You've fallen in love with these characters. You'd like to see it all come together at the end. I'm just saying, but yeah. I don't know. Did they win? I think, yeah. Oh, Michael B. Jordan. He fine. He is fine. Yeah, I think they did win a lot, but like I said, I didn't really watch it, so he's so hot. So hot. He's hot like fire. He really is hot like fire. Yes. He rips your freaking heart out. We started the Madison. I won't spoil anything, but I knew going in. I told Bill, I said, who's going to die? Who's the tragic death? Oh, let me guess, it's this one. Yep, and it was. And I was like, oh, great, Taylor Sheridan. You got me crying again. Thank you. He loves to kill everybody off. Ugh, I hate that. I like things neat and tidy and happy. I love a happy ending. That's just who I am. Okay, when we were kids, we didn't have happy endings in our own lives most of the time, right? We kind of just had the shaft of it. So when we absorbed ourselves in TV and movies, we wanted it all tied up in happiness. Like Willy Wonka, the best freaking movie, arguably, in the world. Wizard of Oz. Great movies. Yes, I'm a grandma, but okay. Those are great, because they tied up in the end. Everything's how it should be. Happy, happy, happy. The bad people get what they deserve. The good people get everything they deserve. That's what I want to see in a movie. Jordan will drop a show for that if Her favorite character. Oh yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah. I'm totally like, oh wait. Or if someone spoils it for me, not that I don't mind watching it. I don't care about spoilers. That doesn't bother me. I still want to see it. But if someone says like, oh, it's such a shitty ending, they don't get together, or that one dies and they what? Like one of the biggest movies that I hate, I loathe this movie, is My Best Friend's Wedding. I hate that movie. I hate it. Nothing goes as planned. Everything's effed up. No. I hated that movie. I hate it. So I watched that one time, and one time was plenty. I was like, mm-mm. I sat here and wasted an hour and a half of my life for this shit. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Weapons was so dang good. Oh God. It was creeped out. But that one, okay. That one was good, but I'll say the ending. It was a horror movie, I guess, and things were effed up, but the ending was okay. But it wasn't like the greatest. Like I wanted everybody to be okay. And they just weren't. So yeah. Oh, yeah, Jolie. Right? Done. We're done. I'm over it. I'm out. Do you know I never watched the last half of the very last season of True Blood because I knew everybody had said. And also Charlene Harris, the biche, effed up the books and she just phoned the last one in. I've been reading 10 of these damn books and then you're just going to phone that last one in? She gets with who? No. Mm-mm. Charlene, you sucked for that. Okay, we're done. We're done. All right, thanks, Jen. Thank you. I'm gonna go too. I know I just keep dragging it. I'm like, I'm gonna go, but wait, but first. It did have a good soundtrack. Although I don't remember all the songs that were on it at this moment, but I do remember the songs were good in the movie. Just the freaking no. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Leslie. Like, have you ever watched Old Yeller? Not me. I'm not the one. Watership Down? No. I won't do it. No, because my little friends told me what happened. I knew. So no. In the, in the Old Yeller, of course, my dad, told me about that one. So I was like, no. I got no time to see that. Nope. I will not watch it. You going to bed? All right, we're going to bed. Jelly, my daughter called that show off, and after Glenn and my nephew had a bit. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Leanne's nephew is one of the walkers, or the, yeah, don't they call them the walkers? Miss Kathy, hello! Just got home from work, but getting ready to walk. Woo, 90-degree heat. Boy, we wish we were having a heat wave. We're not. We are definitely not. Okay, yeah, look it up. Or Bambi. Now, I did watch Bambi. I did not watch all of Dances with Wolves. Nope. And I love me some Kevin Costner. I'm thinking about all the things I would do to him. Look at my face. Ooh. But you have to keep that mouth shut. He seems like kind of a dick. But as long as he had one, we good. I am a nasty old woman. He was part of the Junkyard People. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Dances with Wolves. That's hard to say. Is one of the best movies ever made. I'll have to take your word for it. It's long too, right? Isn't it like 4 hours or some shit? Yeah. But Kevin Costner can get it. He can get it. You heard? My favorite. This is going to be crazy from the 90s, guys. Y'all are going to think I'm crazy. You're going to think I'm crazy. But one of my favorite movies with Kevin Costner is that Water World. I loved it. I know it got terrible reviews. Nobody went to see it. And everybody said it was a horrible movie. But I freaking loved it. I loved it. Because why? He is swimming, and he's got his shirt off, and he's all tanned, and he looks good. And yes. No, I never saw Dances with Wolves. No. I think I did. Okay, I'll say that I did start watching it, but I never finished it. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't. Oh, Waterworld, so good. I mean, I loved it. I freaking loved it. Everything is good. Like, it does end well. There's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of like crazy chasing, and it's all on water. Girl, yes. I love it. First time we saw it, we were on a cruise actually. Yeah. Loved that movie. Love it. Hey, Kathy and Paula from Dawn. I've never made it through the English, but nope, I never watched that. Or Dances with Wolves. Nope. I think I really did start watching Dances with Wolves with my ex before I met Bill. And I was just like, nah, I'm out. No, I'm out. Oh, Kevin he can still get it. He can still get it, girl. Yes. Ooh. Yes. Revenge. Isn't that the one that I just watched last year that I had forgotten all about? Wait. Oh, that was with Michael Douglas, right? Is that the one you're talking about? Oh my God. I watched that movie last year. Ooh. Michael Douglas, too, was one that could get it, too. Oh, he was fine as freaking wine, girl. Ooh. Yeah, nobody likes Waterworld. I get it. It's not a thing, but I loved it. I will still occasionally, if I, am scrolling around and see it streaming somewhere, I'll be like, oh yeah, let's sit here for 2 hours and watch some Kevin Costner Waterworld girl from the 90s. When he sees her walking her horse for the first time. Our thumbnail is hilarious. Yes, girl, yes. Madeline Stowe, love her. Is it Madeline or Madeline? Waterworld. I know, y'all are like, bitch, you watching Waterworld? Yeah. And I love it. It's on one of my top, I say it's in my top 50 films of all times that I love. I know. Yeah, Waterworld was good. Yeah, I didn't. No, Dance with Wolf. Yeah. Hey, okay, Pixie. Yeah, there's two. Okay. Hey, Siobhan, how are you? Oh my God, welcome in. We're just sitting here, just talking shit now. Ain't really saying much. Just we did some laundry tips. I got really sassy at the very first of this and cussed a lady out. Several ladies, probably in one body. Or, man, we know it's just one person, though. We do know that. Anyway, check that out in the replay. Have I seen Yentl? Yes, but it's been years ago. I like Barbra Streisand. I really do. Now, I haven't really ever watched a Streisand movie that I didn't. I loved Funny Girl. Oof, loved it. Yeah, I really have rarely. And she had they said she did a tribute to Robert Redford, which I loved Robert Redford movies too. He was so hot. He was like Brad Pitt, and then there's Brad Pitt. Now who's going to take the place of Brad Pitt? Who's the hottie? Oh, there's several of them, right? All the Chris's. But Brad Pitt, No Way Out. Oh, that is a good one, and it's hot too. So like, that's a good one. I love. I still to this day I'll watch Basic Instinct, or no, I like Basic Instinct, but I like Fatal Attraction. I love that. I love Glenn Close. Love me some Glenn Close. Yeah. She is an A1. Yeah, she really is. She's one of the last greats, right? She really is one of the last. The Natural. I love a good baseball movie. That's why I love Kevin Costner so much too, because he made so many. Field of Dreams. Can I get a moment of silence for that movie? That's Amy Madigan too, that plays his wife. And I don't watch that movie with me, because I will sit and try to say the words to, because I loved that movie. Oh, I still love it. Yeah. I'm drinking a 20. Oh, are you? One of the big ones. Oh, I saw those on the shelf at Food City. Yeah, everybody who loves Topo Chico, good luck. They ain't making them until the end of the year, around Christmas time. No more in the bottles. You got to get plastic. Middle finger to that, because I love Topo Chico in the bottle. So, yeah, if you can stock up on it, you better do it. Oh, yeah. Carter wanted me to get those bottles. We saw 2 of them at Food City yesterday, and she was like, or Sunday, and she said, hey, Mom, you need some. And I was like, I really don't need any because I'm kind of stocked right now. So, yeah, if you build it, they will come. Oh, such a good movie. Oh, when the doctor is playing the ball, but then the little girls, right? And he's like looking and he knows. I mean, that makes me cry whenever I see it because it's so poignant and such like, that's why you didn't make it, right? As a baseball player, because, dude, you had people to save and lives to change. And so when he walks off the field, and he turns into the doctor, and then the actor who plays his brother-in-law, who is in trouble right now, he's being dragged, old Timothy Busfield. Apparently, yeah, no, but he says something like, when did all this get here? Do not sell this, Ray. Do not sell this. You have got to keep, because he's like, if you don't sell the property, we're going to foreclose. You're crazy. Yeah. Love it. Right? I did too. When he goes and he picks up the guy, the author, he goes into his apartment. Oh, yeah. And he starts getting all the reasons like, why he should. And it's just so good. It's just so good. Bull Durham was great and sexy and hot. And I thought Kevin Costner looked good in that, but I also thought, Susan Sarandon's Tim, whatever. What is his name? I thought he was hot too in that movie. You know, the Shawshank Redemption guy? Yeah. Him. Yeah. So hot. Bull Durham was good. It was so good. Ooh. So hot. Tim Robbins. Yeah. And yeah, he was tall. He was handsome. So good. Jeff Bridges. I can't. Too much hotness thinking about it. Too much hotness. Now the little actors coming up are like the little Spider-Man kid, a Tom Holland kid, and what's that? A Timothy or Chalamet? No. I need somebody freaking fine. I think Jacob Elordi is fine. Frankenstein. But if you've seen all of his other movies where he's not made up to be this crazy monster, so hot. And, guys, he carries bags. What? Yes. All right, I am going to get off here. Jeanette, you got to watch my videos. You'll learn so much. Yes! All right, I love you guys. Oh, yeah, he's only going to get hotter. I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your St. Patty's Day. Drink some beers, do what you do. But yeah, it's a weeknight. We're not going to do anything. I haven't done anything on St. Patty's Day in 30 years. I'm not about to start now. But I am going to go to bed. Okay, bye, guys. Love you guys.